Hey, what's going on, guys? So today I'm going to show you how I achieved this cute Bantu style. And I actually found this style off of Pinterest, and then I went and found his Instagram. So he's actually the one that created this, and I'm just going to show you how I did it. Alright guys, and I did start on freshly washed hair. So right now I'm just going to be taking out the braids and going to be separating them so I can work on this hair. Okay, I just got done separating my hair and I'm just going to fluff it out, and I'm going to show you what we're going to be using. The first thing is going to be a pack of hair, a yarn string, you're going to need rubber bands, Tahila Wajid strengthener, Burt's Bees wax, I melted it in the microwave for a little bit, Shine and Jam, Got to Be for the edges, and you're also going to need a pointy comb to part with and an edge brush. You're going to need a dim brush and like a spiky brush to lay the hair flat. And lastly, you're going to need GMC eucalyptus oil. Before we start, we're going to go ahead and oil our rubber bands. That way, the rubber bands are more slippery and cause less tension when we are using them. Alright, now that we have the back parted, half a pop down, we are going to make 2 parts diagonal in the back side. Guys can see we did a back middle part, we did 2 diagonal lines and 1 line straight down the middle. And then the parts I made before I turned the camera on were this front part. So basically I plotted out a spot for the braid, and then around the crown of my head I made a little curve part, and then I did the same thing on the other side except minus the braid. I did a curved part, and then the hair I had left I divided in half diagonal. So I'll go over that again. So I made a spot for the braid. Around the crown of my head I did a curved part, another curved part, and then I took the leftover hair and made a diagonal part. The first thing I did was apply the Shine and Jam all along the root. Like all over, it was a good amount all over the root. I made sure I was grabbing pretty hard, brushing, pushing down all along the roots because I wanted them to lay flat. And please ignore the red mark by the braid. No, it was not tight. No, it was not hurting. I just have a very sensitive scalp, y'all. Just ignore that. So once I have it nice and gripped and nice and tight into how I like it, I add the melted beeswax on top. And I am going to have to use my comb to kind of like work through the beeswax so it's not like white clumps everywhere. So once I do that, I just secure it with a rubber band. The yarn process was very, very simple. Basically, after I got the section tied down with the rubber band, I just fed a little piece of the yarn into the section, right? And then I pinned back the longer piece so it wouldn't be in my way as I was braiding down my actual hair. Next, you're gonna take a full pack of your braiding hair and you're gonna split that into half. You are then going to split one of those halves into another half, right? And then lastly, you're going to take that last half and split that into a half. When you are getting ready to wrap the hair around the base, you want to wrap it in the same way that you did your twist. So as you can see, mine was still coming out a little bit, but I still wrapped it left and started wrapping it left, if you get what I mean. If you have to rewatch that part, go ahead. But basically, you want to wrap in the same direction that you twisted so the twist can stay intact as much as possible. And if you need to, like you see me doing, I am twisting more as I wrap it around so I can make sure that first, my hair isn't shown through, and second, that it stays and gives it the look that I want it to have. And that is going to be all for this look. So definitely let me know what you guys think below in the comment section, and definitely tag me on any of my social medias if you try this out.